Good morning, students and families. It's nice to have everyone in here today. Today's assembly will be a little quicker than last week as we want to focus on news you can use and get students and parents back to their distance learning and jobs in an efficient manner. First and foremost, students and families are to be committed on steadily increasing their attendance, participation, and learning output. Our attendance is well over 70%, and while that's promising, we're fully committed to getting 100% of students online every day. To this end, we generate participation reports so parents can check in on their students' learning. For example, if I could just use Sir Charlie for a moment. Sir Charlie's attendance and participation in distance learning has been stellar. His mother requested a report on his participation, and we tracked over 200 assignments, projects, and quizzes that he's worked on and turned in over the last month. This is what distance learning can and should look like for every student at Catch. So to make things easier and more clearer for students and parents, we've created a daily teaching schedule. This document that details when teachers are online, this document will detail when teachers are online, what they're teaching, and how to get in contact with them should you have any questions. This document was sent out by text message earlier today and also lives on our Online Learning Academy homepage. Feel free to refer to it at any time. Also, we've created a distance learning checklist to make sure students and families know what tools and accounts they need to be successful in our program. We'll email this out after today's meeting along with a helpful video about using Google Calendar created by Mr. Singleton. The bottom line as we head into our 5th week of distance learning is this coronavirus is not going away. And as long as people are getting sick and the virus is spreading, we need to all be committed to adapting our teaching and learning to be successful in a distant environment. This is why today, I'd like to have our teachers spend some time giving parents and students an overview of what distance learning should be looking like from your home. For example, what should you see your child working on for PE? How many times a week are they supposed to meet with teachers in class online? Let's have our teachers share what they should be looking like in your home. Ms. Batay, let's start with you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Ms. Batay. I'm going to be going over what English looks like for all your students, starting with freshmen. Freshmen are working on weekly reading assignments in their book, I Know Why the Sage Bird Sings, and these are coupled with short writing assignments. We'll be finishing up the reading next week and moving into a narrative essay. We meet virtually twice per week to discuss assignments, reading, and any new concepts. For sophomores, we just finished reading the book Native Son, and we are working on academic research strategies, beginning the process of writing an academic research essay, and we meet virtually to discuss research techniques, writing processes, and literary analysis. For the juniors, they are finishing reading the play and getting ready to write their essay next week. This is interspersed with SAT prep and AP prep. Students meet virtually once per week. And for the seniors, they just finished reading The Glass Castle and are working on AP test prep and new literary terms and concepts. Students meet virtually once per week. And Ms. Rachel is going to introduce drama class.
Good morning, everyone. So for play production and drama, we just wrapped up a film critique unit and are moving on to play reading. So it is my hope that we all participate on Wednesdays at noon where we will go over a play that was previously assigned earlier in the week, and then assign roles day of. And basically go through the play with each person, each actor playing a different role. What will make this easier is if the student logs in on their phone to chat and has the script up on their laptop, so they can see the script and talk to the class at the same time. Might be a little difficult trying to do both from the phone. So we're going to do our first play reading today at 12. Hoarding 101, which is a play by Yuri Baranovsky. And looking forward to seeing you guys there. I'm passing it to Mr. Singleton now.
Yes, hi. So I want to talk about some math. Before I start with math, I just want to make sure everyone understands that every student should be signed into their third period homeroom class at 10 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So at the very least, they have their homeroom, and then on top of that, they have their other classes. So what we're doing in mathematics is really being focused on what's coming next. For example, Mr. Newton is focused on strengthening skills in Algebra 1 so that they're ready for geometry the following year. And then he is also helping Algebra 2 students and mathematics students, sharpen their skills for what's coming next. He's using a platform called Khan Academy. It is an online resource, and it is a self-pacing resource. So students should be signing into Khan Academy, and it has tutorials and videos and assignments, and it is, again, a self-paced program, so they should be going through that on a daily basis, if not a day. And then Newton is also posting supportive documents on Google Classroom to help his students, and then he can talk about his meets. Newton, you want to talk about your meets real quick before I talk about my classes?
Yes, I have meets for Algebra 1 on Tuesday at 1 o'clock, where while Mr. Singleton says it's a self-paced program, some students need a little more structure. So we will meet face-to-face and get on the same page and work through lessons together in our Tuesday meets. Algebra 2 will meet the next hour Tuesday at 2 o'clock, and math analysis on Thursdays at 1 o'clock. All their assignments are posted in Google Classroom, but as Mr. Singleton said, the assignments are actually in Khan Academy. So they have two opportunities to meet face-to-face in algebra for the catch class and the assigned class time, or as necessary. You can always meet and get some face-to-face assistance and tutoring if we can fit it in.
Thanks, Newton. And so it's really important that if there are any questions about Newton's classes or Khan Academy, that his students just email him or contact him through Google Classroom. As far as my classes are concerned, we are, again, focusing on what's coming next. For most of my students, that means SAT. So we are definitely looking at preparing for SAT, navigating the exam, strengthening skills across all areas of mathematics. And then for my geometry students, we are focused on what's coming in Algebra 2. So I'm doing some review on Algebra 1 and geometry, and just strengthening their skills for that as well. They should be signing into Google Classroom on a daily basis. That's where their assignments are posted and the announcements are posted. And then, of course, they should be looking at Google Calendar to check for their meets, or as we have sent out a class schedule for not only the introduction portion, but also for tutoring and office hours. Park, I believe you're next.
Good morning, Catch family. If I could briefly ask all listeners to briefly mute their microphones because we are getting a little bit of feedback on our presentation. That would be greatly appreciated. So this is Mr. Park. I am one of the social study teachers at Catch. The social studies department would like to update you regarding for your weekly assignments. All social studies classes are posting current event articles as well as news video feeds so students and families can stay updated on the coronavirus as along with many political events that are occurring at the moment, especially during an election year. So we really encourage families to engage in conversations with your students about those current events that are being presented inside of your social studies classes. Students, we ask you to view all articles and materials pertaining to those current events, really reflect on them. These are events that are happening in real time as we live. Reflect, and we encourage you to keep commenting. And also one thing we would also like to see, we would like to see a little bit more dialogue between commenters. So read your fellow commenters' dialogues, responses as well, and participate in a scholarly discussion with them. Parents, in addition to your students signing in for their Catch classes and their online content meet sessions, for social science, students should be committing at least an hour of work a day to their assignments and to the online lessons. Students, if you have a question, please attend our live sessions as shown on the master schedule for your meet sessions. Yes, Ms. Pat?
Is that it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were jumping in for a moment. And then please make sure you email and join our group chat invitations in case you have any other questions. Just an update on what each grade level is working on. Seniors who have AP Government, we just began our judicial system. We started off by reading portion of the Constitution, and now students are researching important landmark Supreme Court cases. Juniors who have AP US, we're midway into our study of abolitionism. Students have read a chapter from the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass. And today, students will be selecting who they would like to research in the coming week and beginning their research on an abolitionist. Students who have African American studies, we are concluding our reading of Black Boy. There shall be a quiz posted on the final chapter on Friday. And next week, we will be beginning discussion and an essay about the themes of humanity and dignity that are presented in the book. Right now, Mr. Pexon is going to hop in and update on his courses.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Pexon. So just generally, I'm going to be live casting my lessons on Tuesdays, so make sure you guys are attending those. And then I'm also going to be rolling out recordings for each objective, explaining it, to make sure you guys check Google Classroom for those as well. Generally, for economics, the seniors are going to be working on an entrepreneur project where they're starting their own business. For world history, we're focusing on the Cold War and primary source analysis, reading it, and then we're also going to now focus on writing about them now. For psychology, we're starting or in the middle of a unit on clinical psychology, where we are learning about psychological disorders. Students are writing analyses about these disorders, and we're moving on to more severe ones such as schizophrenia. Best contact for me is going to be the group chat or email, and that's actually it for me. And I'm going to throw it to Ms. Tongu for PD.
Good morning, everyone. This is Ms. Tongu. In PE, students will get a new assignment every Monday, which will be due on Wednesday. The assignment usually includes a link to my YouTube channel I created for the students, and they are supposed to complete that workout at home at their own pace, and then submit visual proof in Google Classroom, so I have proof that they are actually doing the workout at home. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, starting today at 2 p.m. and then again Thursday at 2 p.m., I will be hosting live workouts from now on. So students are supposed to join me and work out with me together. I will record the sessions, so afterwards, students that for whatever reason miss this assignment can do the workout at home afterwards. And then on Friday, students have time to catch up with all missing work and missing assignments. And occasionally there will be a short assignment on Friday to sum up the week, because every week will be one specific workout related topic. But with this, I'm hoping that I can create a workout routine for my students, that they have at least 3 workouts per week, so everyone can stay healthy and fit at home, which is at this time very important. And I think now we can move forward with science.
Hey everyone. Good morning, distance learners and parents. My name is Mr. Pierce. I'm teaching the chemistry at Ketch High School. You know, without sort of the being there experience, we have, our classes turned into very reading heavy. We have an online textbook. I am currently scanning pages of the physical textbook to also send out in support. I am making these videos, as you see here, there's a cover video there. I'm making videos to support book pages that I feel are particularly confusing. We are available for meets each morning from 8 to 9 to resolve any questions. I'm really striving to have your students do the reading, generate the questions, and bring the questions to the meets, so the meets unfold as a discussion group. To that end, as far as what you know you should be sort of seeing from your distance learner, I ask parents that we ask our distance learners to show me what you're turning in. Show me what you produced. Show me your homework. Many times blank documents come across that get turned in, and it's easy for someone to show you a screen saying, yes, I turned in stuff. Or it's easy for them to say to you, parents, yes, I'm keeping up. But I'm really urging all parents to say, show me, show me, show me. Other than that, I will send it on over to our biology teacher.
Hi, it's Ms. Redmond. So in biology, we're working on the ecology unit right now. Students will usually have to submit 1 to 2 pages of notes on articles or videos that they receive directly from Khan Academy, which I assign. We are expecting to get ready to do a biome project within the next 2 weeks, which will be a PowerPoint project. So students will be showing that in. We meet mandatorily on Tuesdays, and where we discuss and preview the week's work. And on Fridays, we discuss what we've learned. We meet twice a week at 11 o'clock. Students should be participating while they're online at the meets in conversation and discussion. Now I'd like to pass it on to World Language.
Hola, hola. This is Ms. Martinez from a Spanish class. I'm teaching EP, Spanish 1. Right now we're learning about amusement or activities that we do with friends and family, like going to the movies, visiting a museum, and theater presentation. We're learning all the vocabulary related to these family activities that we do. Assignments are posted weekly on Google Classroom, and they have due dates, which students must submit when completed. Our face-to-face assistance happen during our meet classes, and I'm available for the during office hours also. During our meet, we meet on Tuesdays with AP at 9 a.m., with Spanish 1 on Monday at 2 p.m., Spanish 2 on Wednesday at 1 p.m., today at 1 p.m., and our office hours are on Friday from 3 p.m., but we're always available if you want to meet with us, if you need to talk with us, we're always available for you. And this is our catch team for you. We are here. We are all here for you.
Miss Pat.
I'd like to thank the teachers for the breakdown of the instructional calendar. Let's take a quick break here and answer any questions that parents may have first, and then students. We want to make sure that everyone has access to everything we're sharing, as this is about health, food, money, and resources.
So for anybody that has a question, if you want to type it in chat, we can read it out loud. I think even if you raise your hand kind of in chat, we might even be able to call on you and have you unmute, if that's possible. So again, we're pausing for any questions at this point in the presentation for parents to ask either about the daily teaching schedule you see on the screen or that's been emailed to you. Also, if you have questions on what you should be seeing from your child at home, questions about the participation report, which tracks everybody's time online, including what Google Meets they attend and what Google Docs they work on. No questions.
Okay. We'd like to thank everyone, and this concludes our meeting for today. And if anyone still has questions or concerns about anything, I encourage you to email your teachers directly or call the school phone number to discuss them directly. Seniors and senior families, please stay online so we can continue this conversation. Thank you.
Isaiah, Ms. Pat has a question for you, 9th grader Isaiah Wise. At the end of the year, will there be awards still with this quarantine thing happening?
Yes, we'll give out awards. You'll receive them in the mail.
Okay, Ms. Pat. Looks like all your seniors are here. Not all of them, but the people in here are seniors.
Oh, okay. So I guess the first thing that we'll address will be the caps and gowns. So what will happen with your cap and gown that I learned yesterday is that it will be delivered. They're big boxes, huge boxes. They'll be delivered to my home. And then what we'll do is we'll schedule 2 to 3 days that we will have you to come to catch. And I don't know if it's going to be curbside or how we're going to distribute them. But you're going to come to catch. Well, it has to be in the office. You're going to come to catch. And you're going to look, as we give you your gown, you're going to look inside your package. You're going to make sure that in the package, you have a tassel, your cap, gown, if you're a girl, a collar. Okay? And before you leave, after you've checked all of that, then you're going to slip your robe on to make sure that it's the appropriate length. Okay? Is that okay with everybody? Any questions about the cap and gown? Okay, and then next is the diploma. So school finishes on June the 12th. So what we're going to do is the exact same thing. We're going to either have this curbside or we're going to have it picked up in the office. You're going to open your diploma. You're going to check your diploma. You're going to make sure that everything reads correctly and that your name is spelled properly. And then you'll be able to leave with your diploma. I've seen that college sign day, we've started to get photos. So if you haven't sent in your photo, we'd appreciate it if you would send in your photo. Now, Dr. Arnold, you have the Urban League and USC.
It's up.
Did you read? Okay. Did you read it?
I've read it, yes, and it's also visually on the screen.
Oh, okay. So this may be something that we would like to participate in as a school for the seniors that the Urban League and also USC are hosting. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, transcripts. Your transcripts will be done, let's see, the last day of school is the 12th. So your transcripts should be done by the 12th. And then, so are we going to have them fill out and send to Ms. Fuentes where they'd like for their transcript to be sent?
Well, we should know by May 1st, college signing day.
Okay. And then we only send to those schools?
We send to the schools that the students are going to, yes.
Right. And then they also get a copy.
Yeah, if anything changes, you should let us know if you decide later after college signing day to make a different choice or to do something local like community college. Make sure you let Ms. Fuentes know. Community college students also need transcripts. So you've taken courses that transfer over to community college. You want to make sure that you get credit for them.
Am I missing anything?
Miss Celeste, a couple of questions. Celeste asked, what about the rings?
Your whole package will come to Catch. So on the road day when we pick up, if you ordered a ring or whatever you ordered, it will be in your package. You ought to put it on and make sure that it's sized properly.
Celeste said, okay. Sierra's mom asked, so the pickup day for the diploma is June 12th. Is that correct? On the actual day of June 12th?
Well, no. We're going to assign days, but what I'm saying is that it will be ready by June 12th. But we will assign pickup days. I don't know if a Friday is going to work for the staff. If the Friday works for the staff, then we will do it on Friday.
Awesome.
Any other questions?
She said, thank you. Any other questions, guys, before we get you back to all your distance learning experts? Doesn't appear so, Ms. Pat.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Feel free to log off. We'll meet again next week. And in the meantime, please be meeting with your teachers every day. Thank you.